Dream with me in a world with endless possibilities. God. I haven't streamed in so long, to be honest. First time streaming in so long. Everything has changed. Honestly, a lot has happened. And this time I'm streaming on YouTube instead of Twitch. So, I have decided to try the first time streaming on YouTube. So, let's take a look at how that's gonna go. It's probably gonna go really horrible. Who knows? Probably nobody's gonna watch it, but it'll be fine. Damn it. It's a bit hard to set all of this up because the problem is I do not see the chat, like the YouTube chat, and it's just a bit annoying because I do not have a second screen to help me with that. So if I wanted to do something, I'd have to probably check it out using my phone or something. options, PC settings, and just have this full screen technical set. And when I need to be, I can just change it to this. Perfect. Oh shit. There we go. There we go. Everything is now set up. Credits, privacy policy, everything should be fine now. Time to start a new game. I think all of these are all different as well. We have Ace Attorney, Justice for All, Trials and Tribulations. I don't know if they're all the same. I think those are all different then. Okay, so they are different. Okay. Oh. Are they different? That's what my question is right now. Yeah, they are. Oh. Time to play the first game then. The first turnabout. Damn it, why me? I can't get caught, not like this. I don't know if I should be reading this out or not. I think it's probably fine if I don't read it. It's gonna be less interesting probably, but again, it doesn't really matter. August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Boy, am I nervous. Mio. It says a lot about you and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over. My life, everything, it's all over. I think he may be a little bit nervous. Is that your client streaming over there? Yep, that's it. Death, despair. Oh. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. If I press autoplay. It sounds like he wants to die. No shit. Yeah. Nick. Hey there. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished? I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Aw, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? The person responsible for her girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her, Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack of getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That and I owe him one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm gonna do. August 3rd, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. This sounds like fun. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The, defense is ready, Your Honor. I don't know my shit, huh? Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yep. Yes, Your Honor. I'm, a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For a client's sake, I hope you can control your nerve. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Honestly valid. I would too. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. Larry Butts. We are here to defend his ass. Well, just keep your wits about yourself, okay? Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me what's the victim's name? Oh god. No, not really. You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim. Of course I know the victim's name. I, just forgot. Temporarily. That's not good. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court records. Just press tab to check it anytime, okay? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case? Cindy. Cindy's autopsy report, time of death. Who am I dealing with? Cindy Stone, age 22. Okay. I accidentally took a screenshot. Cindy Stone. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was hit with a blunt object? Yeah, cause of death, loss of blood due to blunt trauma. Hit with a blunt object. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then. First, a question for the prosecution, Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? The murder weapon was the statue of the Thinker. It was found laying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it into evidence. The statue in the shape of the Thinker, it weighs heavy. Right, be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use tab to check the court record frequently. Fine. It's rather heavy, yeah. Got it. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention, you don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. I'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. I just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Oh, he's gonna be... Yeah, this could be really bad. This is gonna be bad. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark something. Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumb. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me, ever. What's it to you anyway? Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies, all of it, lies. I don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. The victim arrived home from Paris 7:30 on the day of the murder. She appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way. The victim was a model but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Oh my god. Daddies? Sugar? Oh god. He's too innocent. Yes, older men who give her money and gifts. She took their money and use it for the support. Dude, we can clearly see what kind of woman this is, Mrs. Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? I don't think you want him to answer that question. Oh god. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Problem is, this is a personal question. Stop him from answering, because this is personal. My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to the case. Exactly. Yep. This is personal. That cheating she-dog. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Oh my god. You fucking dumbass. Yeah, and when I'm here in the afterlife, I'm going to get to the bottom of this. He really thinks he's gonna get the death penalty. I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is so not looking good. Next question! Come on. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, fuck. Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did and maybe I didn't. Oh my god. Have him answer honestly, because we need the information. That was not good. I was there, I went. Good, fucking hell. Even if it looks bad, we need the information. Well, Mr. Butts. Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man, so, like, I didn't see her. But she returned home! Lying? How so? The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying. Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body. Just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Order. Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. Such a suck-up. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers to the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sawit to the stand. Oh god, it's this dude. Mr. Sawit, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct? Oh yes, newspapers, yes. You may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Witness's account. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it's strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her laying there. A woman, not moving. Dead. I coiled in fright and found myself unable to... Okay, I cannot read this fast. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly, it was 1 p.m. The man who ran was without a doubt the defendant sitting right over there. Okay. So we're screwed. Oh my god. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Well, why should I know? At the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Coincidence? Aren't phones supposed to work during the blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sawit used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Electricity Mrs. Stone, noon to 6 p.m. Now, Mr. Wright. Oh god. You may begin your cross-examination. Alright, right. This is it, the real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Expose the lies on the testimony the witness just gave. Duh! Your client is innocent. Then the witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? By cross-examining. You hold the key, it's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Sure. Open the court record with tab, then point out contradictions in the testimony. Okie dokie. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. Okay. I could press on him, but I don't think I should. That seems fine. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. That also looks fine. Thinking it's strange, I looked inside the apartment. Oh, I can scroll back and forth, I did not know that. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. That doesn't make any sense. I thought you didn't go inside. So you didn't touch anything in the apartment? Yes, I mean no, nothing. Okay, what happened next? This is what I don't understand. He didn't... But you said you didn't go into the apartment, or did you? There was a cordless phone on the shelf in the entranceway. I reached inside and tried using it to that call. My phone wasn't working, correct? What happened next? I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly, it was 1 p.m. How did you see the time? 1 p.m., are you certain? Yes, absolutely. Okay, he seems real confident. 1 p.m. Why, doesn't that seem strange to you? There's some evidence to contradict him. Oh yeah, the autopsy report says 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. So she couldn't have been dead at 1 p.m. The autopsy. Objection! You found the body at 1 p.m., you're sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at some time after 4 p.m. There is nobody to, no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Oh, that? Oh, This is trivial, the witness merely forgot the time. That doesn't make any sense. After his testimony, I found that hard to believe. Exactly. Mr. Sawit, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, right? Way to put him in the spot. That's all you have to do, point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one and their whole story falls apart. Okay. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? Oh god, okay. The time of discovery. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Couldn't be, there's a blackout, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a tape program. That's why I thought it was 1 PM. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. Okay, when was the blackout though? I see, you heard a voice saying time on a tape program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Oh god, again? Right, you know what to do. I've got this one. Yep. Cross-examination. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a tape program. Noon. Noon is like 12 PM. Oh yeah, it couldn't have been. It couldn't have been, because if he says the time was set 1 PM, 3 hours behind, so 4 PM. If it was 3 hours behind and it said 1 PM, then it would have been 4 PM at the time, which still doesn't make any sense because the blackout was from noon to 6 PM. Objection! That doesn't make any sense. Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. Exactly, so the TV couldn't have done anything. You couldn't have heard a television or a video, because the power was off. The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sawit? I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. He's sweating. He's lying. I remember now. From the very beginning, the constant corrections are harming your credibility. That and you seem rather distraught. Wow. My apologies, Your Honor. Crazy. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Okay, hearing the time. How did you hear the time, my guy? Tell us. Actually, I didn't hear the time, I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. That doesn't make any sense. No, that would not explain it, because the murder weapon was a statue. Oh god. Near the time I saw it, there was a table clock in the apartment. Yeah, it was a murder weapon. That does not make any sense, because the murder weapon was the statue. Wait. Ah, but they might not understand that. The murder weapon? Yes, the table clock that was used as a weapon. That's what I said. Did you doze off in the middle of my testimony or something? Something's fishy here. Okay, can I... That must have been what I saw. Can I present that? Objection! Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was the statue. Now how is this supposed to be a clock? You with your objections and your evidence. Just who do you think you are? I am the defense? Just answer the question, Mr. Sawit. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne. As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. What? Where? The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud, and it doesn't look like a clock. I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. Wow. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Oh my god. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with this testimony now? Yes. Wait. Then how come the clock was 3 hours behind still? There's a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. That too! Yeah, the witness testified that he... Oh god. Clear contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Otherwise, he wouldn't have been able to hold it. Prove I went there? I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. What? You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Oh, damn. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sawit. The sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim, that voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. Fair enough. He is fuming. Would no witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never. Look, the clock, I heard, no, I mean, I saw. He just ripped his own hair out. Just who do you think you are? I'm an attorney, you son of a bitch. You killed her and you should burn, give him death. Oh wow, he is fuming. That's the fun part about this game. A lot of people literally are like, just who do you think you are with your objections and evidence? And this is why this game is so funny as well, because they have lots of humor in here. Who do you think you are with your objections and evidence? It's my job to be the defense. Your Honor, a moment please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims. He just ripped his hair out. You claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. The sound Mr. Salwood heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply... Oh god. Okay. Oh, if I get this wrong, I'm gonna get penalized. Examine the clock's batteries, ask the neighbors, try sounding the clock. I guess try sounding the clock. It's on the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker after all. So we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Salwood heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Salwood, try to talk your way out of this one. Oh god, he's losing it. You forgot one thing. while it may seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. Paris! Because of the time zones. If it's 3 hours slow... Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. No, she came back home from Paris. Because of the time zones, the clock was running 3 hours slow. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sawit. I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. Yeah, you ripped your own hair out. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal! Your lawyers are all slime. Can I present? No, I cannot present anything. Okay. There's nothing I can do about it now. Phoenix, god damn you. Not so fast, Mr. Sawit. Mia? I mean, Chief. Oh god. Listen up, right? Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. It's the time zones. It must be. The clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. If you go over here, the victim apparently arrived home from Paris on 30th, the day before the murder. So because of the time zones, that must be the evidence, but that doesn't mean you can still win. Try thinking out of the box. Think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right? Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? Yes. It's because of Paris. It has to be. Autopsy death. Time of death, 31st of July. She came back home from Paris on the 30th of July. The statue is 3 hours slow, which means the statue must be from Paris. Exactly, from a different location. It must be. There's no other proof. I say the clock was already slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. There's a piece of evidence on the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Tough words, let's see you pull this one off. Let's see the evidence that proves why the clock was running slow. It's the passport. The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 PM here, it's 1 AM the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. Oh, that's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sawit? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? Damn. Oh yeah, it couldn't be 3 hours behind because Europe is ahead of the US. So he just fainted. This case has certainly turned out differently than expected. Mr. Payne, your witness. He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. He died? Shit, I would have hoped so. If he died, I would have been happy. I have to say, I am impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly. And find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but... this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts... not guilty. Why the fuck does a courtroom have confetti? And with that, this court is adjourned. Hell yeah, we did it. Our first court. It turns out Frank Sawit was a common burglar. He posed as a new paper salesman to check and see when people are home that day. When they went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sawit let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Ooh. Flustered, Mr. Sawit grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. The table clock, aka the thinker, and then struck her in the head, and then heard the time, and then said that it was Larry who did it. August 3rd, defendant lobby number 2. Honestly, that was crazy. But good job in there. Congratulations. I owe it all to you. Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. Imagine how Larry must feel. He's gonna feel sad. My life is over. Oh my god. I knew it. You're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? She's dead. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no, I mean bad. Alright, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Wendy's gone, man. Gone forever. There she was... Oh, yeah, we're not gonna mention that. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts, innocent. Oh my god, what a good joke. Thanks, I really owe you one. I won't forget this, ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my treat. Oh no, I couldn't. I was the one who got you off the hook. Hey. Here, take this. It's a present. What? Yeah, hello? I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Oh. He made the clock? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. Why did he change? Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you just want to cry? Oh god. Larry, go sit down. Are you so sure? Excuse me? I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me, okay? Oh, not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Then you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Oh yeah, she kept the clock. Oh god. The clock. Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you were in some chump to her. What about that clock? She kept it, dumbass. And she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever, she probably just needed a clock, that's all. Oh, what? What is wrong with this dude? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. I hope that made him feel a little better. He's probably gonna cry himself to sleep. Alright, I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Yeah, importance, evidence is really important. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in, never. Oh, good night, Creepers Spartan. Hope you get some rest. Oh, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Where are we going? Say, how about dinner on me? Is she flirting with me? Oh my god. Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah, part at least. You have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? And so my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said good job. But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us unless you count the clock. I didn't know it then. But that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. What does that mean? The end. I wonder how many episodes there are in this one. A brand new episode has been added. Turnabout Sisters. Yep, save the progress. This one. Does it continue automatically? Yes, it does. Oh god. Hello, this is Maya. Hey Maya, it's me. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, lonely, and it's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you. Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha. So, what is it this time? It's a clock. A clock? Yep. It's made to look like the statue of the thinker. And it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. No, you know I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. Put some papers inside it instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Oh. Really smart. There's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yeah. Okay, come by the office tonight, say 9 to pick it up. I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis, but I expect dinner, something good. Like burgers. I could really go for a good burger. Okay, we'll hit the usual joint. Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis, see you soon. Yep, I'll be waiting, Maya. So, oh my god. Conversation recorded September 5th, 9:27 a.m. So I'm guessing Maya is Mia's sister? Faye and Co. Law Offices. No, Miss Faye, I'll take what's mine. The papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Faye, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the thinker that swallowed those papers. How could you know? You're not inconfigurous of my background. Gathering information is my business, you see. Oh? I've never been more careful. My dear Miss Faye, I am so very sorry. But I'm afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence? Farewell, Miss Faye. Oh no. Oh my god. Red, white, blue. Mia is now gone. And next is gonna be you. September 5th, 9:08 p.m., Faye & Co. Law Offices. Oh, 9 p.m., that's when Maya was supposed to pick up the thing. Uh-oh, I'm late. Huh? That's strange. Guess the chief left without me. Oh yeah, right. She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. Oh yeah, the pre-trial meeting. What's that smell? Blood? Mia, maybe she's in her office. Move. Office. That smell. Blood. Maya. Someone's there. It's Maya. Oh, she's dead. God damn it. Who are you? That's Maya, you dumb fuck. Did she just collapse? Yep, after laying in the office sofa. Oh god. I went back to the chief where she lay under the window. So she collapsed. Her body was still warm. So it happened recently. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade. Until finally she was cold. Unless Maya was holding her warm? God damn it. Chief, it's hard seeing her like this, but if there are any clues here, she was struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. The thinker lying next to her must have been the murder weapon. Head to the court, but it's actually a clock made by Larry Bus. There are also some glass shards near the chief's body. Must be a piece of glass. A glass light stand lying broken beside her. Nothing else that seems like a clue here. A piece of paper. It must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? It says Maya. The word is written in blood on the scrap of paper. Maya. Did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from a department store dated yesterday. I think that's enough snooping around for now. No! Oh my god. There's a large building across from the window, the Gatewater Hotel, a nice luxurious place. A hotel, you say? Same with the look, but for Mia's sake, it looks like she was hit with a blunt weapon and she probably died instantly. Some shards of glass are scattered on the floor. They seem to be remains of the glass nightstand. The chief's chair. A simple functional design. Feels pretty good to sit in, too. Slide? Oh. Oh. All the chief's important documents are packed in here. This is where she filed her case records, recent coins. Okay. Computer. Surprisingly, the chief was never good with machines. About all she used this PC for was an email. She picked it up from an ancient model at some garage sale for practicality. The Fairy & Co. ledger book. Everything is written in the chief's ultra-neat handwriting. It's a small office, but it makes good for a bit of money. Chair, the plans, maybe, I don't know. Cigarettes, telephone. Right, I better call the police. That's funny, a few of the screws on the receiver are missing. Looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police, please come quick. What was that? Someone screaming from outside the window. She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. The phone receiver is missing a few screws. I'd better not use it. So I guess that's how this person was supposed to have the information on it. I have a thinker. Encrusted with dried blood. How ironic that this became the murder weapon again. No files or something missing in here? No? Okay, how do I back? Move to the law offices. The girl just now. Where'd she go? I put her right there on the sofa. I hope she didn't run on me. Oh god. Oh, there she is. Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay, I work here. Maya. Maya Fey. Maya Fey. Maya? So Mia was writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt? I never thought there'd be used for evidence like this outside the courtroom. Examine this room maybe as well? The door to the chief's office, it's slightly open. I better not touch the doorknob. Yeah, because of the DNA. Large painting. I guess you'd call this the modern art. I, on the other hand, call it a mistake. That's funny. You couldn't cram more legal books in here, even if you wanted to. You can gaze upon the shelves without feeling insignificant. Damn. The small writing desk cleared with office supplies. The reception desk. I usually sit here. Ah, so I was the receptionist for Mia. So many names now, Jesus. I guess I can talk to her. What happened? I don't want to disturb her, but I have to know. Excuse me, can you tell me what happened? I came in, the room was dark, and Sis says she was already dead. You're the chief? Yeah, that's her sister then. So you're the chief's sister. I'm a younger sister. And you were here visiting? This late at night? Yes, she said she wanted me— oh yeah, the evidence. Yes, it was that clock. It was the thinker. About the thinker. The thinker. That was... oh god, I made her more sad. Yeah. Does she know anything about the glass shards? Next to the chief. I know, I saw it there too. I thought they might be pieces of the light stand. So did I. Maybe. Never have I, to be honest. And what about her name? Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. That's my name. Yep. Why? Why would she write my name? Please just calm down. Why would it says write my name? Oh no, she's sad again. And the police is here. Okay. Sounds like they're coming this way. Freeze, police. Who the fuck are you? Dick Gumshoe? Received a report from the building across the way. Got a person saying they saw a murder. Must have been that woman I saw. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, okay? Great. That sounds like fun. She wouldn't have... nah. Whoa! Excuse me. Does word Maya here mean anything to you? That's my name. What? Oh god, he's gonna arrest her. The victim drew this here note in her blood seed. With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. This detective is stupid. Case closed, you're coming down to the precinct, ma'am. Oh god. Yep, she got arrested on the spot. I was taken for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. Oh god. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. September 6th, 9:07 a.m. Detention center. Visitor's room. Oh, there I have poor Maya locked up like a criminal. Oh. It's you, the lore. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, no. This poor girl. Are you going to be my attorney? Yeah, probably. First things first, I better get her cheered up. Yeah. Yep. Jesus. What's wrong? You don't think I can do it? I was mostly just fucking looking at Chief like that. I also heard about you. Oh. Today was my junior partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How'd that go? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while. Oh, so he crashed and burned? Wow. He's a genius. Or those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Yeah. I know who to go to if I ever get in trouble now. Well, unironically, you are in trouble now. I know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. Okay, that's just mean. And yeah, unless you want to found to be guilty. That is just mean. That is just mean. It's fine. Yeah, I need to be able to do something. Oh god, okay. Small for the camera. Yeah. Nothing with the windows. The lights. The door. The police officer. This guard monitors the visitor's room. He hasn't moved an inch. Real pro, this guy. Jesus. Chair. Nothing. There's something I've been wanting to ask you. What's with that outfit? Oh, this? This is what all acolytes wear. It's uniform, you could say. Acolytes? Like people in religious training? What is it you do? Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium. In training. Usually that qualifies as strange. Literally my thought. Okay, the day of the crime. Can you tell me more about the day of the murder? That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold onto a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Yes, that clock shaped like the thinker. From Larry Maid. How could that have been evidence in the case? Right, she said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice? Oh yeah, they recorded it. I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone. Well, you do not have your cell phone, because you're in detention center. So you're an acolyte at medium in training. That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world. Wait a second, you said the Fae family? So Mia was into this stuff too? Of course. She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class too. Damn. So, you're a real, honest-to-goodness spirit medium with ESP and all that. Yes, in training. Well, can't you contact Mia Spirit then? We can just ask her who killed her. If only it would be that easy, right? I'm still in training. Oh god. I couldn't do something on that level. Yeah. Plus, who would even believe us? So say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone. Let's hear it. Right. Oh. I just remembered that detective took my cell phone. Sorry. Right, of course, because she's in the detention center. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it. I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay? Okay. The conversation I had with my sister is recorded on the phone. Something the matter? I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could ask him to represent me? Sure, why not, I guess. I can ask. I have no one else to turn to. Fair enough, I guess. So, what about your parents? I see. Don't worry, leave it to me. The trial's tomorrow at 10. Already? That is crazy. What if this guy refuses? They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me. When will that happen? They're giving me until 4 this afternoon. Oh my god! Visiting hours are almost up, I'd better hurry. Jesus! Alright, I'll be back. Run. Present. Fuck it. Sorry, I've never seen that before. Okay, so I cannot do anything with you then. Let's move to this address, I guess. Grossberg Law Offices. According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. Oh my god, of course. It must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention run an office like this. Yeah, this is a fancy office. I guess I'll just have to come back later. Well, let's first examine this place then. God damn it. A table for clients. An elegant ebony case. No, I'm not mistaken. You know I call someone here's got to burn money. Damn. Plant. An expensive pot of plant. No idea what kind of plant this is, but probably the most expensive one available. Yeah, this gives me rich vibes. That painting has been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. The oil paint is so thick, it's practically giving me a stuffed nose. I'm sure the price is nothing to sneeze at either, for that matter. Oil paintings are crazy expensive as well. Expensive-looking mahogany bookshelves filled with expensive-looking books. Funny, they don't look like they've ever been read. So this dude is a collector, I'm guessing? If he has this fucking expensive stuff and doesn't read it or use it. Solid mahogany desk. Oh god. But it's been polished to a deep luster. Well, I don't think I can really do anything then in here. Okay, time to move. Where to? I guess the detention center? Tell her he's out. Hey, what is it? Did you meet the lawyer? Nope. He's gone. I haven't seen him yet. Let's see. I better go see if I can find this elite lawyer she's talking about. Can I talk to her that he's out? Oh. Just talking. Oh, wait. I've kind of gotten. Let's see. That morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted to hold on to the piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. That's a finger clock that Larry made. It's practical. A practical call for. Oh god. So then, when did you arrive at the office? It was right around 9. The lights were off and I could smell blood. Same. Then I found her, my sister. Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. Okay, so she arrived perfectly at 9. What about the family? I only have my sister. My father died when I was very young, and I don't know where my mother is. Who knows if she could still be alive. Everyone in my family, being mediums a generation, they use a lot of spiritual power around them blood. Oh my god. The family was involved in an incident. There was a man, he ruined our mother's life. Okay. After that, she disappeared. That's not good. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer and she left the mountain. So, you live by yourself? Yes, I've got used to it. No, also, I had to become independent or I would lose my powers. Jesus. Up on a mountain is crazy though. So who was this man who ruined your mother? About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads, and they were getting desperate. Wait, they didn't use the spirit? Oh god. The police convinced my mother to try to contact the victim. So what happened? The case was solved, we thought. You thought? What happened? The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police's consultation with a medium had all been carried out in secret, of course. The man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud and the media jumped on it big time. She, my mother, became the laughingstock of the nation. Oh, wow. White. That was his name. My sister told me. White? Interesting. Well, I have nothing to present to her. Can I move? Is he gonna be there now since we talked? Nope. Still not. Okay. I guess the law offices? Oh, God. The office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues. Hey, you there. Who told you to step in there? There's a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry, don't I know you from somewhere? Yeah, from the other day ago. Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you? No, I'm the oh, God. I'm the one who defended him. I guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer, and you're no killer, right? He was proven innocent. Right, and you were... Detective Gumshoe, Detective Sweater Shoes, Detective Gumtree. His name is Gumshoe. Weird name. Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe. Right, at your service. Hang on, that's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. Oh, God. And don't go calling me Dick. Hey, Dick, get over here. Yes, sir. Oh, God. Be right there. Yeah. You're a lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you better do it quick. He thinks I'm Maya's lawyer. Okay, at least I can get more info now. The painting, I guess. An old movie poster. Apparently, this was the first movie that made Maya cry when she saw it. Jesus. I'll have to check it out one of these days. This is not the time, Phoenix. There's a horrendous amount of legal books here. Scarier still is that Maya probably read all of these. Yeah, because that's her job. Mia's desk. Oh, Mia. Perfectly clean as always. The only thing it's missing is Mia. Phone. Plant. Mia's favorite potted plant. I remember it had his bizarre name no one could ever remember. Purtel Stricta Pal. Who was that? The sky is blue and so am I. There's that hotel right across the way that the person called from, yeah. I have a feeling like that person's gonna be in the trial as well. Move. No, we still need some more info. Mio. About Mrs. Faye, did you do an autopsy? You want to know the results, eh? Yes, please. No, don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Okay. Alright, you can see the report, but that's all. Blunt force trauma, death was... Wait, what did it say? Death was instantaneous. Okay. At around 9 p.m. But Maya. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Oh god. Sorry pal, but this is one trial you aren't going to win. What do you say that? The city's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution. I'm sure you know what that means, you being a lawyer and all. Edgeworth. Who the oh, it's... okay. Prosecutor Edgeworth, that's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know him, don't you? Yep, I do. I know him. He's a feared prosecutor. He doesn't feel pain, he doesn't feel remorse. Yeah. He won't stop until he gets his guilty act. Oh, don't you talk about him that way. You make him barely sound human. He isn't. So I'm afraid this pretty much decides his fate. So Edgeworth is on this one. He hasn't lost a case since he became a prosecutor at the incredibly young age of 20. Goddamn. Of course, there are rumors of back alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. Crazy. Present this. I need the phoneth. Did you see my cell phone? Oh, that I have that. Can I have it? Sure, I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer. I didn't even do anything, I just asked for it. Tell him straight? Tell him not so straight. What is that supposed to mean? I tell him why I want it, there's no way he'll give it to me. Something the matter? Oh, no, it's just... you know, detective. Nope, I know nothing, pal. That cell phone has a lot of numbers on it, like her boyfriend's. The cell phone holds all the little girl's sweetest and spiciest secrets. You're trying to confuse me. Sorry, pal. I already checked all the numbers in memory. Impressive. You're quite the detective. Uh-huh. Oh, here. You can have the phone back. There aren't any suspicious call records in there after all. This detective is stupid. Holds a conversation between the chief and Maya. Check the court record to hear the recorded conversation. Oh yeah. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to me. Again, what is it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like the statue of the thinker, and it tells you the time. I should probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now. Oh, it's not working. That's lame. I did take the clockwork out. Sorry, I put some papers inside it instead. Papers? Is that the evidence? Then I'll leave that one up to your imagination. See you tonight at 9. Okay, perfect. Perfect. I've asked all the questions I need to. Yep. That looks good. Y'all done, pal? Yep. Thank you. I'll be heading out then. Oh, wait. Oh, God. One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to the witness. Already did. Or, wait, the witness? Is it Laura Lee Ways, pal? Oh, you mean the person who called? Oh, God. Now think of it, I had completely forgotten about her. Yeah, I still have to talk to her, don't I? The witness? Yeah, Miss April May. I'm sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her. You're just... yeah. You just want me to go over there and talk to her. So you've sent her home already then? You're trying your lordly tricks on me now. She's not to go outside of her room until the trial. Thank you for the information. Yep. As I should know better than to try to get a detective to leak information. You got that right, pal. Time to pay a visit to Miss May. I don't think I need to present any info then. Or wait, can I present something? This, for example? Thanks for this. Don't mention it, pal. When it comes to dealing with lawyers, fight fair and square is our motto. I don't know, I feel seeing everything written up like this. That makes Mia's death seem so routine. It's fair enough. Is this fucker back or not? Nope, he's still not here. Okay. Gatewater Hotel. Room 303. Well, hello there, handsome. Oh, God. You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal. Tee-hee. Mind yourself, thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder. This is all like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting, I can hardly contain myself. Oh, let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness. I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. If he's gonna accept that is. Why is there a screwdriver? The screwdriver's stuck in this drawer. I don't know what's inside. Let's take a look. Hey. Oh, she's mad. Oh, she's pissed. What are you doing? No touching. Bad boy. Oh, God. You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you? Upset? I thought she was going to explode for a second there. Oh, God. I know what could be inside the drawer. Damn it, now she's gonna be staying here and annoying me. Okay. Flower. Flowers are fake as expected. I know sunflowers and tulips, but that's about the extent of my floral knowledge. Honestly, same. Image. Ah, a still scene painting. Wait, should that be a still life? Whatever, one of those is hanging on the wall. I love that he doesn't give a shit about it. A bottle and 2 glasses are on the table. Somebody must be staying with her. Or must have been. Bed. A simple bed. It's been recently made. Nothing eye-catching here. Window. The windowsill. Bright summer sunlight streams through the window. There's the Fahrenheit law office building, of course. You can see the inside of the room pretty clearly from here. Okay. It might be a little difficult to recognize a face from this distance, though. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Take notes. Move. If I try to move, that's not gonna help right now, because I need to talk to her. What you witnessed? Do you think you could tell me something? What did you witness? And then you need to describe what you observed at the time of the incident. Ooh, observe. Incident. You sound like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary. Oh, please stop. Yeah. Happened the other day. The bad thing. What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you can tell me about it, pretty please? Oh, God. Let me see, well, dream on. You want to know, you'll just have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer. Oh, God. Sounds like I have no other choice but to become the lawyer, then. Miss May. Who exactly are you? Ooh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me? No, I need to know your... You know, you're cute when you blush. Shush. No flirting. Right, can you just tell me what it is you do? Well, no. And you had your little hopes up, didn't you? She's not gonna tell me shit. If I ask for this room, she's gonna tell me like, oh, it doesn't matter to you. Is someone staying here with you? You wish. Oh, amazing powers of observation. You must be one of those famous detectives like on television. Oh no, not me. I am just a lawyer. A random one. Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garbage, Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers. Wow. She is aggressive. I don't think I can really do much of anything with her then. Okie dokie. Is this fucker back? Oh, he is. He's still out? Oh my god. Maybe I should just wait here for him to come back. Oh, never mind, he's back. If that wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard. So, you're the one they say has been looking for me? Yes. It looks even grander than I imagined. That badge on your collar. Sir, you're a lawyer, are you now? Yes, well, yes. And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please proceed. Not busy? Then how come no one could get in touch with you? Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am. What do you want? Out with it. Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya Fey. Why are you looking at me like that? Yes, Maya Fey, go on. Yeah, what is that all about? Cha-cha. I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go taking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible. Well, she has nobody else to turn to, and how do you know the trial was already tomorrow? I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry. End of discussion. Oh my fucking god. I fucking knew it. This little bit... Oh my god. What do I tell Maya? God damn it. Can I examine his office? I already examined all of it, didn't I? Talk. Your refusal. How can you just refuse like that? Please, tell me, why wouldn't you take the case? Give reason. Well, you see, it's just I'm busy. Lies? Well, the client is Mia Fey's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry, goodbye. Creep. I think not. Huh? Did you say something? I think not, I said. I'm terribly sorry. But I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy. My boy. I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I have nothing more to discuss with you. Wow, he's pushing me away. How did you know Mia Fey? She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day, quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see. A mission? You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back, that one. Oh, okay. What about the oil painting? That's quite painting. You noticed. It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? Jesus. The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it. Not even to you. I don't care about it. Literally. It's not for sale. I'm not buying. Jesus. Okay, present. What can we give this dude? This, maybe? Very sorry, but I've got nothing to say regarding this matter. You suck. The autopsy report? Very sorry, but I've got no... Okay. So, you're also useless. Gatewater Hotel. Can I talk to you about something? No. Move... law offices? Is Detective Gumshoe here? Detective Gumshoe has gone home. The police are still keeping themselves busy in the chief's office. No one has time to talk to me. Guess I'll head out. Okie dokie. Guess I can talk to Maya then. Or Mia. No, yeah, Maya. It's 3:42 p.m. Oh, the time is almost up. Hi. Oh, you're back. Did you find the lawyer? I did. Well, see. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? Oh, he did. I see I've been abandoned then. Just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess. 4 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave her and go home? Defend Maya. I made up my mind. I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not. Why? Why? Well... someone else is the culprit. You aren't the culprit, someone else is. How do you know? I have a hunch. From the evidence, it would be easy to assume but there's something about this whole thing that smells fishy. That witness's strange behavior, was that all an act? Probably, because she has a screwdriver, and the screws on the phone were missing. He refused to help. But more than all of that, she has no one left to help her. Nothing is more sad or more lonely than that. I know I've been there a long, long time ago. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for people who have no one on their side. Maya. I won't abandon you, you can count on me. That's so kind of you. And she's upset again. Can we already do the court trial, please? Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here. Right, thank you. Okay, so she finally accepted it. Last question. You're innocent, right? Wow. Yes, and I trust you. Okay, good. So you trust me too, okay? It's a deal. So, next. There's something that's been bugging me. The phone, the hotel. This what was inside the strange woman's drawer. Yeah. This is when I tried to look into the drawer that she got all defensive. There was something in there. Talking wouldn't work. If I try to show her that, she's gonna be mad. She's gonna be sad again. So that's not gonna help. The law offices, nothing's here. This dude. No, I guess I have to go back to the hotel then. Oh, I so don't wanna. Whoa, who the who are you? I beg your pardon, sir. Bellboy? I'm the bellboy of this establishment at your service. Oh, he's like the person who serves you. I just come up to deliver room service. Yeah, he's room service. You know where Miss May might be? I believe our guest Miss May is currently using the facilities. If you have no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please, stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Alright, no, hey. Why did it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself? Alright, now's our chance to snoop around a bit. Yeah, well, he's taking his leave. Oh, I almost forgot. Oh, God. You came back quick. Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there is a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned. Oh, right, sure. Mr. White of Blue Corp. Where have I heard that name? Maya said it, I think. Yeah, White. That was his name. My sisters told me. Okay. What was the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother? Could it be a coincidence? I don't think so. I guess now it's time to snoop around over here then. There's a screwdriver sticking out of that half-open drawer. Now's my chance to see what's inside. What do we have here? A wiretap? What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? To the court record. I think she's in on it. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all of this, I know it. She's in on it. I've been using this bit of evidence into my trial. For Maya's sake. I'll get to this woman's bottom. Wait, I mean, you know what I mean. Oh, Bellboy? Still here? Uh-oh, time to scram. I look forward to Tan going with... Oh, God. In court. I think she's in on it. Because when we examined Mia's office, we saw that the phone was missing a few screwdrivers as if someone was taking it apart. And she has a screwdriver and she has a wiretap, so she's in on it. And then there's also this other dude who was the killer, so we know that Maya is definitely safe. Though I don't understand the glass shards as well as the note. I have no connection to those. Let's see how it goes. September 7th, 10 a.m., District Court, Courtroom number 1. Court is now in session for the trial of Mrs. Maya Fey. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth, I knew it was this dude. I better not show any signs of weakness today or he'll be on me in an instant. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Mrs. Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder. And we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then. If we may call a first witness, Your Honor. Who's the first witness? Calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. He didn't watch her do it, though. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir, my name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. The body was found by this window here. And the cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir, just like last time. The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hand, sir. The court accepts the statue as evidence for the second time. Statue. Floor plans added to the court record. Okay. Now, detective. You immediately arrested Mrs. Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? I had hard evidence she did, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence. The statue's hard, I guess. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were 2 people there already. The defendant, Mrs. Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Mrs. Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Mrs. Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. The very moment, you say. Very well. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Oh god. Yeah, cross-examine what? There's nothing there. I just threw something at me. What's this? My sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness's testimony. She would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. Lots of times. I have to just press on them? Oh god. I should have expected my... Oh god. Alright, let's give it a try. Something the matter? Nope. Time to do the cross-examination. I'm gonna have to ask on every single thing then, huh? As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. When? Who do you say that you got a call from? Don't play dumb, you know who. Do I? Call was from a customer at the Gatewater Hotel, right across from the crime scene. Okay. Continue. There were 2 people there already. Detective Gumshoe, how long would you say it took? between you receiving the call and your arrival at the scene of the crime. Right, I'd say it was about 3 minutes. That's pretty fast. Our motto this month is quick response. That's how I got there before the killer got away. Indeed. So tell us who the 2 people you found on the scene were. Yes, sir. I found him as Maya Fey and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix, were right. Uh-huh. Are you absolutely sure it was us? Listen, pal, your dumb act will only get you so far. With their funky hippie clothes and your spiky hair, you 2 stand out like suspicious people at a crime scene. He does have a point about her. He's pretty unmistakable. I forgot points suppressed with a little more care. Okay. A little more care. Immediately arrested Maya Fey. Why read a witness account describing her? What did they say? Hold on just 1 second. If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did, correct? She did, correct. Did I say that, me? I heard you say it. You did say it. You said it. Exactly what about this suspicious woman in Pink's claim was hard evidence? What? Miss May isn't suspicious, and she sure isn't Pink, pal. Well, I guess she is Pink. Oh my god. That's enough. Detective Gumshoe. Answer the damn question. Other than the claims. Yes, what is the other evidence? I guess pressing can have its advantages. Depends if he's gonna give us more info. Yes? What is it? I got the orders of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about first. Let's hear your testimony again. Oh my god, okay. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. Her name. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Well, how would you know it was supposed to be the killer's name? I like that. That's my hard evidence. Please don't say it like that. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor. Why didn't you testify about the vital piece of evidence the first time? I know. I'm real embarrassed. I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Try to be more careful. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene with my own eyes. More people or just you? Did you find any evidence? Oh my god. No, don't jump the gun on me, pal. Just listen, I'm getting to the good part. Okay. So, okay. A piece of paper next to the victim's body. If I press now, he's gonna be like, what was it? Her clearly in blood. Her blood, his blood. Probably. Do you have proof it was Mia who wrote that? Of course I do, pal. Uh-oh. You sound pretty confident this might not be good. Lab tests. What kind of tests were these again? What kind? Well... I hear they take the little bits in the blood, the hemoglobins. Hobgob? Or hemoglobin bobbin? I refuse to testify on this matter, pal. I'm no expert on blood tests. Yes, that was quite clear. You may continue with your testimony. Thanks, pal. I mean, Your Honor, sir. Detective Gumshoe. Yeah? Look forward to your next evaluation, as should you. Oh god. That was a mess. It was. Right, where was I? Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. On which hand was the bloody finger, Detective? The right hand. She was right-handed. Let's try. I guess it wasn't too hard to see what I was getting at there, huh? Before she died, she wrote the killer's name. Detective Gumshoe. Do you get a lot of cases where the victim actually writes the killer's name? sure. It happens all the time in books and the movies. Oh my god. This isn't a movie, detective. Let's talk about reality, shall we? Oh god. I guess I haven't heard many cases now. Don't you find it a little odd that the victim would write down a name? Especially the name of her own sister? Yeah, actually, you got a point, pal.
Objection!
Stop right there. Witness's opinion on the matter is irrelevant. The facts are clear, the victim wrote down the name of the accused. The victim told us the name of her killer. Then again, we think it's the accused because of the name. That's right, what he said. Is this old testimony? Oh god. What am I supposed to do? Examine the scene of the crime with my own eyes. Found a memo written on the piece of paper next to the victim's body. No, I didn't want. Ah, okay. That's because you found it next to it doesn't mean the victim wrote it. Then who did write it, smarty pants? Who? I did. Miss May, the killer. The killer, anyone can see that. You're saying the killer wrote her own name? She was framed. Hold on. If that's the case, where's your evidence? The wiretap. I guess that was a bit of a tall order for you. Those without evidence shouldn't open their mouths. Oh, God damn it. Well, detective, tell us what was written on the memo you found. The word Maya, written clearly.
Objection!
This evidence clearly reveals a contradiction in that statement, Your Honor. It does not. I am gonna get penalized. Yeah, okay. Clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Single blunt force trauma death. Oh! She couldn't have written the name of the killer because she died immediately based on the autopsy report. Negative gumshoe. There's one thing I want you to clarify for me there. You say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey. That's really what you're saying. This isn't one of those liar tricks, isn't it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have? You have it backwards, detective. Backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. But... No but. Find your way out of this one, detective. Oh no. The fence has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had time to write anything. Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? When? The day of the murder. You're wrong there, pal. I didn't write an autopsy report till the day after. Well, I don't remember. The prosecution's point being that autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object, but there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning. Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all. I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve. Well, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say? You're a sham. Detectives, I'm a sham. The detective's a sham. Detective Gumshoe, you're a sham. How could you give me a faulty report? Huh? I thought Detective Gumshoe. Oh. I'm disappointed in you, handing him the wrong report like that. I'm sorry, sir. You are at fault, Detective. This isn't going to look good on your evaluation next month. What? But... Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. The court accepts the evidence. IFC updated. Okay. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer. I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes. May have lived for a few minutes after being hit. Conversations of Maya the broken. There's literally nothing here. What am I supposed to do here? Maybe to just examine this in 3D. That would be insane, to examine this in 3D. The prosecution would like to call its next witness. Oh, this poor innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. If you were to see the examination in 3D, it would be crazy. Oh my god. Witness, your name, please. Oh god. Are you hitting on me? At your service. Please. An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking. Yes, Your Honor. This is not good. He's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom. Ew. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred? Gee, I was like in my hotel room. I checked in right after lunch. The hotel is directly across from the Fair & Co. law offices. That's right. Please testify to the court about what you saw. It was like 9 PM at night. I looked out the window, you know. And then, ooh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. Then the woman with long hair, she kinda slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy... Oh no, I'm not gonna say that. Well, Your Honor, I see. It is remarkably solid testimony. I don't see need to trouble... Point cross-examination. I thought the witness' testimony just now was quite firm, didn't you? You must know her techniques well. Cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good design. How dare you? Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness? Yes. Of course! I need to! Not only because I have a feeling Ishmael doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. Question is, which side did you go to? It was like 9 PM... Why can I not see the death over here now? The death time. Why did you do that? Huh? Why? Like, why did that? Why what? Why did you look out the window? Were you expecting to see something? Oh, well, that's it? I sort of, you know, had a feeling. Go for it. Surely you must have had a reason to look out your window at the time of night.
Objection!
Mr. Wright, I will not have a badger. Are you badgering my witness? Badgering? You insist on needling her with these trivial questions. I really don't think it should be allowed. Yeah, stop him. Oh my god. The poor girl. Mr. Wright, you have been warned. Oh god. What about poor me? You looked out the window. What did you see next? Oh my god. So a woman with long hair being attacked. Who was attacking her? The woman with long hair. That was Mia Fey. Slender sort of, well, some... Oh god. Your thing? The person attacking her? Attacking her was a mousy little girl sitting in the defendant's chair. You sure about that? How do you know she was the defendant? Well, you know. She had a girlish physique. Women know these things. Look, I just know, okay? Oh god. There's only one person at the scene of the crime with a short girlish figure. Testimony's bulletproof, Your Honor. Like, question the testimony? No, he's right. For now, it's fair, I guess. I better not press too hard on this one. So then, tell us what happened next to the victim. Another woman dodged to one side. Which side? He dodged? Dodged what? Well, the attack. Please continue your testimony. What? Hello? She caught up to her and she hit her. How did you know it was my client? Well, IG. First of all, she had a girl's physique. And secondly, she was small. Who else could it be but her? He has a point. That testimony stinks? Where? Miss May, I'm willing to bet that you're lying. Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant? Oh, because it's hard to identify someone from the from across the road, I guess. Somebody tell me, because I'm clueless about this, I mean. Okay, if you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. Oh, yeah. She's not... Yeah. She's not even slim or anything. I'm not sure in fact, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. That too. However, the witness testimony mentions neither of those things. The testimony is bogus. Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder. She was, Your Honor. I saw her, and so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May? What are you trying to say, you mean? Oh, you mean more? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary. Miss May, the court would like you to remind to please omit nothing in your testimony. Ew. Your testimony again, if you would. Yeah, so close. Okay, let's try this again then. I did see everything, I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw, I did. That clock, that kind of statue clock, the thinker, I think? Well, does that accuracy of my report not startle you? How the fuck do you know it's a clock? Been detailed so from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination. I gotta press on her, plus, what do you mean she swerved to the side and she dodged the attack to the side? Ran off to the right. Is that right as in your right as you look from the hotel? Which hand do I hold my knife in again? Right, it was my right hand. Right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. Convenient for you to remember her hippie clothes. That's what that's what she was wearing. Oh, and her hair was all done up like a bun. Oh my god. And she hit her with that weapon, I saw it. I did. How do you know it's a clock? Let's come up in another testimony or something. Well, that one looks so sour, Mr. Though. You can't win them all. No, but I have this feeling I'm onto something now. A clock? Why do... Huh? Okay. Previous testimony must have been... Okay, so this was the testimony in your own words? Your present squeezed the truth out of her. Okay.
Objection!
Maybe this? I don't know. What do you mean? Okay. Dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Where did this weapon come from? She picked it up from the desk. What sort of weapon was it? That clock, that kind of statue clock, the thinker thing? Damn it, I did not mean to do that. Clock, didn't this come up in another testimony? No, but I have a feeling I'm onto something now.
Objection!
Do I present this then? Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing. I guess, because it is revealing. Ooh, you'd like that, wouldn't you, naughty Mr. Lloyd? Oh my god. You said that the statue of the thinker was a clock. But there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Oh yeah, that too. But she could have read it in an article. Oh no, not really, because it was a few days ago. It was found guilty of murder. I guess it was just 1 day apart or 2 days apart, technically said. Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock? Ooh.
Objection!
The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright.
Objection!
What questions are all I have, Your Honor? And as you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. Objection sustained, you may continue to question the witness. Exactly, because if I don't have anything to question with, then how am I supposed to defend? So what happens now? I'm gonna question you. What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock? What? That's... because I heard it? I heard it say the time. That doesn't work because... Fair and Co. No, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room. Couldn't be, because it doesn't have the clockwork mechanisms anymore. It's very close to the hotel. She could easily have heard the clock. No. I'm not satisfied because she couldn't have heard it. It couldn't have rung. You're at the hotel. There's no way you could have heard.
Objection!
No. God damn it. Yeah. God damn it. Prosecution denies your request. On what grounds? This is a trivial matter with... What do you mean? That's what I mean. Oh, God damn it. Yeah, I wanted to say she couldn't have heard it because it never made a sound, but I guess it couldn't have rung also works. I guess that's what they mean with the sound. Because rung, I would think that they mean like ringing sound and not time telling, and I would be false because it wouldn't be truly like matching the clock thing. Like matching the clock. Your Honor, members of the court, it is inconceivable that the clock in question rang. It's empty. That clock is missing its clockwork. How could you possibly... Just take a look, right now. See anything interesting, Your Honor? As the defense says, this clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, Would you care to explain how, as you can see, the clock was empty, it couldn't have wrong. Therefore, this witness is lying. Is a big fat liar. Fat? Well, Miss May. What do you mean, tisk tisk? What do you have? Quite a show you've put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty, as you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction. That's why we got a recorded message, because it was before. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it. And this is exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove the clock when the clockwork was removed? Yes. Impossible, of course. No, it's not. I have proof. What? Wasn't you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening, and I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clockwork was removed is Maya's cell phone, because it has a recording on it. That's a very cute cell phone. You have a girly phone. This isn't my phone. Listen to this. This is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention. Yeah, you scummy attorney. The good detective better remember he's up for an evaluation soon. I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Yeah. Let's hear the conversation. So you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then? If you could. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Uh-huh, it's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded. Which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that the weapon was a clock? Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. No, you didn't. What store was it again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot. So the witness had seen it before, that would make sense. So does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright? Yes! Because Larry made it. This directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court. Well, let's see it. Please predict the clock itself, because it was made by Larry Butts. This clock was never in any store, ever. Yeah, because Larry made it. A friend of mine made that clock. Only two exist in the world, and one that isn't here is in the police custody. Everything is sold in stores. Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Damn. No excuses, not on sale today. Oh, she's mad. Oh, she's pissed. Oh my god, she's like really pissed. Oh wow. What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die. Oh wow. She is fuming. There's a court of law, and the witness will remain calm. Silly me. Did I, like, lose it? I guess I did. Oh my god. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Oh god. Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I truly see this. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because you had heard about it. The witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock. She heard? That is correct, Your Honor. There is no other— oh yeah! She have heard it because she had a tab wire. I can show you the proof. Let's see it then. Show me evidence proving that the witness had her tab wire. Have a look at this. Oh yeah, she's pissed. I found this in Ms. May's room. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May, you're tapping the victim, Mrs. Mia Faye's phone, were you not?
Objection!
Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? I think I can. It's simple. What? It said that! Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock is the phone, I'd have to say. Actually, something I want you to hold on to for me. It's a clock. It's made to look like the statue. This has to be it then. The phone. I present the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between them. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to for me. Again? What's it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like that statue of the thinker, and it tells you the time. Yep. Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong?
Objection!
Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May, shut up, all of you. What gives— oh god. You lawyer. Oh my god, she is pissed. It's no fair, all of you ganging up on me like that. Oh, so I'm the bad girl, is that it? Is that it? No, she's crying. That did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Now to deal with the final blow. Why the wiretap? That's actually a good question, though. Why did you tap her phone? What could she gain from this? And who is the real murderer, then? Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tippity tapping— oh god. He's saying exactly what I should have wanted to say. Miss May, you're tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. Yeah, because the victim is dead. While this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice, he has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove you had nothing to do with this? Here, see, or pull that off. Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil grin. You're probably thinking I'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you? Wow. She can read my mind. Well, you're not the first man who's thought of that. And of course, I can and will. You can't be serious, no way. Wait, I say, wait. Oh, and I assure you, I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Damn. Evil grin. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 at night. Why? That's just when when I was getting room service from that sweet bellboy. Room service? Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee? You know, like normal coffee, but cold. If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts. Iced coffee? Think I'm making this up? Asked the bellboy. Ergo, the witness was not on the scene at the time of the murder. What? So where does that leave us? It is my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands, she saw the defendant, Maya Fey, commit murder. Until I just walk away. Oh, God. Well, does the defense have anything to say? I don't think I can examine Miss May anymore. I think I have to call the bellboy. The hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I think you've sung in quite low enough already. I object to calling the bellboy. Why? What's your reason? Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent calling this witness. Condition? If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you'll recognize that Miss April May was not the killer, thus she is innocent. And thereby, you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fey. That is my condition. What? Jesus. I'm on the spot, and what should I do? Oh god, nothing to lose. I said, I'll accept your condition. Fool. You fell right into my trap. What? Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand. I don't have any other choice. I believe already. He certainly does look like a bellboy. Oh my god. Why does he still have the fucking things with him? I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service. The tea set looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony. Miss May's room service. I'm the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot, sir. I brought her at precisely the requested time, of course, and I delivered the iced coffee to our great Miss May herself. I see, the defense may begin its cross-examination. There's nothing there! I can prove Miss May was involved in the murder somehow. Maya will be finished. There's nothing to prove there, though. I'm the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel in the business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call. From the guest Miss May. You sure it was Miss May? Oh, damn. Absolutely, sir. Okay. I checked Miss May in personally, sir. No one else I see her stunning radiance, but I also heard her voice. And then I saw them, and The point being, I remembered her quite well, sir. Oh, he was distracted by something. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot, sir. 9 on the dot, you say? Yes, I confirmed that detail several times. She was watching a program on the TV and wished to drink after she finished, sir. 9, the time of the murder. I brought her at precisely the requested time, of course.
Hold it!
Precisely 9, then? Precisely, exactly, and most definitely, sir. 9 p.m. How can you be so sure? Miss May was quite insistent that it be brought then. Oh, bellboy. I'd like iced coffee at exactly 9. Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on her door at the crack of 9. She'd be so particular about the time. I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. You're sure it was Miss April May herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely? Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine. How come you're so very certain? Well, when I brought the room service, sir, she, I guess, sir, favored me with, an embracer. A hug? it's French for kiss, but not a French kiss, sir. It's more of a peck on the cheek. Oh my god. Why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. It was a moment I shall never ever forget, sir. What the fuck? Miss May was up to something and wanted the Bellboy to remember her. It's no good. There's nothing there. Is that it? Tisk. Finally, you understand, this bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination there. It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave. What do I have? I mean, I guess the broken glass shards, maybe? I guess there's nothing we can really do here. Yes, does the defense have something to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question. Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on long enough. Now, Mr. Edgeworth. Alright, Mr. Wright. I'll give you one more question, that's all. This is really it now. This is my last chance. What do I ask him about? Check-in, room service, bed making. The bed was fine. Room service, I guess, was also fine, mostly because of the wine or champagne that they had. But why was there two of them? And then check-in. I guess I can ask him about the check-in and he would say that there's no one there except for her, and then I could add on of the wine. Tell me about the check-in. Tell me more about when you checked in Miss May. Alright, very well, sir. My first thought was that she was a beautiful, beautiful person. She's just my type of girl, so it was a disappointment, really. Let's see. Wait, excuse me? What exactly was a disappointment? Well, I'm not without charm, sir, but even I'd have a little chance with her lover there. What did he say? Lover. Rather quiet. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Did Miss May check in with another person? I object. That was objectionable. Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question. Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Indeed. It was the good barista there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... He asked me not to mention it if I wasn't physically asked, sir. Ah, he's catching strays! You fool. Edgeworth is catching strays now. I've done it, I've won. Not yet. Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man, correct? Yes, sir. Then, when you brought the room service, you didn't see that man in the room. That's right, sir. Your Honor, we've just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold it impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Wright? Who is this other person? Simple, it was... the man with Miss May, because she was wiretapping. The man who checked in with Miss May. Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone, yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. What a convenient little setup, but it's too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court. Upstart amateur. These accusations are ludicrous. Enough. The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood? Yes. That is all for today of the trial of Romeo. Court is adjourned. Okay, so we got some extra time. We need to figure out who the murderer was. Defend lobby number 1. That's right, you're amazing in there. Really? I think I might be your newest fan. Oh god. Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool too. That face of his with his eyes wide. Oh god. It sent shivers up my spine. So, what happens with me? Do I get to go home now? Not really. Not yet. But I got a great lead in today's trial. A lead? A man with Miss May, he's the key. I get it. What happened to Miss May after that anyway? I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed. I'm going to find out more about this man. Do you think he was the one who... Maybe so. Don't worry, I'll find him by tomorrow, I promise. I'm counting on you. I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow, but now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, the only part that hasn't been stricken from the record. The victim dodged an attack and went to the right. I don't know how much good this will do. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong at that detention center, and it's up to me to set her free. To be continued. I fucking knew it. Yes. Bonk, bonk. Yep. Oh god. I don't even know how long the stream has been going. I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a... Oh god. It's really quite moving. Not, you stinking lawyer. I hope you die. Have you come to laugh? Yes, laugh at the fallen Miss May. No, not really. Here's... Oh, there's something I want to ask. Unfortunately, there's nothing I want to be asked. Haven't you done enough questioning, you spiky head? Please, you're scaring the security guard. So what is it you wish to ask me then? Travis, how did you get to be so totally whacked? This guard monitors the visitor's room. He hasn't moved an inch. A real pro, this guy. Or maybe he just doesn't get a lot of women in here. Fair enough. Smile for the camera. Where can I move to? I guess I can ask those people then later. That man, about the man who stayed with you in your hotel room. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? Come on. No way, Jose. Something to get her to talk with. Oh, the wiretap. Why did you place a wiretap on Mia's phone? Oh, when you say it like that, it sounds so cold, so criminal. Tapping people's phone is a crime, Miss May. Oh, and I suppose you learned that in lawyer school, Creep. This woman is impossible to talk to. Yeah, she is. Your attitude. Say, why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person. Oh, that does it. Bottom-feeding scum-sucking lawyer. Bottom? I can't tell, does she have a thing against lawyers or just against me? Yeah, no, she fucking hates us. What is this? The victim dodged an attack and went to the right, but she was caught and struck. Two and a half hours, that's actually normal. I love that the songs are so upbeat even though we're dealing with an entire situation here. Well, there's nothing really we can present to her, can we? Hey, guess what? Actually, I really hate your guts. So get lost because, well, I'm not cooperating. Okay, so she's not gonna talk whatsoever then. What about the law offices? September 7th, Fanco Law Offices. Looks like forensics is taking the day off today. The Detective Gumshoe's nowhere in sight. The police really gave this place a working over. I doubt there are any valuable clues left. So it's kind of hard to look around though. Examine. No clues here. Plant. Mia's favorite pot of plant. I guess I'll have to water it now. The sky's blue and so am I. There's that hotel right across the way. No movie poster. Apparently this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. I have to check it out one of these days. The phone. Mia's desk. Perfectly clean as always. The only thing it's missing is Mia. Yeah. You can cram more legal books in here even if you wanted to. All the cases that the chief worked on are filed here. Are some of these files missing? I'm imagining things. I don't think you are. There may be a few files missing. Well, there's nothing much I can do here then. Gatewater Hotel. I want to check out the hotel before I go to the other lawyer. Ah, welcome, sir. Oh, God. For the performance today, if I dare say so myself. Thanks. Sorry for putting you on the spot like that. No, not at all, sir. Your efforts today can only help the Gatewater's reputation, as they say. Yes, our reputation will swell as our we can charge a premium for the room, of course. It will be great for business. Whoa. Miss May hasn't been charged with murder. I, too, will become famous. The bellboy who brought the murder iced coffee. Why do I feel like we're both stuck in the same bad dream? So, you're our honored guest. Please let me know if there is anything I can bring you. Yeah, can you tell me what the fuck you are doing here and why you have such weird mindset? Oh yes, we plan to install a telescope in that window, of course. Just $5 will earn you 3 minutes of a view of a kill. Oh god. Just kidding, sir. Yeah, he was definitely serious about that. The bed. The simple bed. It's been recently made. Nothing eye-catching here. I guess I could have asked the testimony with the bed because it was recently made. A bottle and 2 glasses rest on the table. Why hasn't he cleaned these up by now? I beg your pardon, sir, but if you could please refrain from touching those. It's part of the decor. I call it the last drink before murder. We'll be famous, the talk of the hotel industry. This dude is weird. Ah, still seen painting. Wait, shouldn't that be called still life? Whatever, one of these is hanging on the wall. The plant is fake. A vase, as expected. I'm not good with flower names, except maybe tulips and sunflowers. And then there's this thing. Oh, there's still a screwdriver stuck in the drawer. Please leave that as it is, sir. That's the drawer of terror, hiding place of the murderer's wiretap. It's said to become one of the most popular attractions here. This guy's serious, I don't believe it. So, you were of no help for now. Miss May. About Miss May. Oh, her, sir. Not to boast, but I knew the moment I saw her. She'd do it, I said. Do what? I'm starting to think it's the most suspicious person here. I wanted to ask you about the man who was with Miss May. Ah, yes. He struck me as a real lady killer, if you'll pardon the expression. I knew from the moment I saw him, sir. He and I are of the same ilk. We both carry the scent of danger. Mr. Psycho Bellboy. If you had a photo of that man, I'm quite sure I could identify him. Okay, so I need a photo of him. Can you tell me about this hotel? Absolutely, and on that subject, I have an excellent idea, sir. Currently, this hotel is known as the Gatewater. I propose that we add a subtitle. Subtitle? The Gatewater Hotel, Murder Manor. Well, what do you think? Sounds great. Whatever floats your tea set. Because he's holding a tea set. Well, he needs an image of the man. Okay, so that's our new goal then. Get an image of the man. Get something for May to talk about. Get her attention. I'm guessing he has something? Grossberg. The painting is gone. It's avoiding me for some reason. The painting is gone. Wait a second, wasn't there a giant painting hanging on that wall? Yeah, it was a painting of... fisherman, I think? Wasn't it? It wasn't a very memorable painting anyhow. Fair enough. An expensive pot of plant. No idea what kind of plant it is, but one of the most expensive ones. Yep, even I can tell he's got money to burn. I do see the image over here. Solid mahogany desk. Nothing new to add over here. Books. Expensive looking books. Funny, they don't look they've been ever read before. Okay, so I guess that's what I need then. What's this? Old photos. There are two lying here. Something's been written in the pencil. DL6 Incident Exhibit A, DL6 Incident Exhibit B. Let's take a look at these. I'm sure I've seen this person somewhere. Perhaps I'll borrow this photo. I'm sure no one will miss just one little photo. I might make a vulnerable clue. A photo lies on the desk. Maybe I should switch it with the one I took. For now, yes. I think I'll swap them. 'Cause this dude looks like... Well, we can ask the bellboy about it. And then if it's not the one, we can just switch it back for the other picture then. Take a look at this photo. That's him, detective. Yeah, I know it. I'm the lawyer. Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is. No, I don't. Without a doubt, that is the man who checked in with Miss April May. How about I write an affidavit swearing that that's him? An affidavit? This guy's way too excited about this. Sure. I mean, if he writes it down, then I guess. I've always wanted to write an affidavit, sir. From henceforth, I'll be known as the bellboy who swore the affidavit. Oh my god. Just hurry up and write it, please. Not even Miss May can play dumb to this. He's out again? Oh, the picture is gone. Okay. Well, guess I'm gonna go to the detention center. You can you take a hint and stay gone? Yeah, the only reason... Oh god. So it's my fault now? Oh god, we're having a fight. Just on how... You just... Huh? Spiky heart? Oh god. Where is he? I'm not telling. Look, he's being accused of murder. I don't think you wanted to be protecting him. Were you sold out late with Faye? Well, I mean, I do have the image. I'm not telling you. Where did you... a reaction. This is him, isn't it? What? Who? When? Why? It is him. This is the man who stayed in your hotel room that night of the murder. No, that's not right. Nice try, Miss Cooperative. Do you have proof that was him? Yeah, proof. Show me proof. I do. I have the affidavit. Could you have a look at this? What's that? The bellboy's affidavit. It tells us everything he saw, such as the man you checked in with, who was most definitely this guy. Now I'm getting somewhere. Ease her fears, push her hard. She deserves this. This is it, all or nothing, time to do a little bluff. No use playing dumb, if indeed that's an out. If you don't talk, I'm taking this info to the press. Even though he should have been witness to the murder, your little friend was missing. I'm sure the press would have a field day with this reputation. Fine, I'll talk. You win, lawyer. Oh yeah, she hates it whenever we fuck up her reputation with other people. Why are you pumping your fists in the air? Now tell me about the man you were with. That man, he's my boss. Red White, the president of the information gathering conglomerate corporation. White? Information gathering? Well, I suppose you could call it a detective agency. So this is the man that was with you the night of the murder. I'm scared to talk. I don't want to end up like her. It's okay, I'll just ask Mr. White himself. Can you tell me where Blue Corp is located? Mr. Red White, at last. Finally, a lead on this guy. If April May couldn't have done it, that leaves him. Time to take action. That was affidavit discarded. Why did you discard the affidavit? Just... oh my god. Well, since we already know where to go now. Is this dude back? He should know something. This is getting ridiculous. Where the heck is that loafer? You! You have to explain something. First of all, where the fuck did your painting go? Second of all, why did you have the images and what does it mean? Oh well, you're quite the thing, my boy. Excuse me? The trial! The trial! He was there. Reminded me of myself when I was a youth. It brings back memories, it does. Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. I don't. I apologize. It was all a bit too much for me, my boy. Seeing you today, Okay, we need to have a talk. So, you came to see the trial. Yes, I did. Something was bothering me all last night, you see. I couldn't get a wink of sleep. Really? What was that? Well, you see, it's just Mia's sister, that poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks, truly. I don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for that girl. Your refusal. I asked before, but why did you refuse her request for defense? I think I have a right to know. A right, Mr. Wright? No, I'm sorry. It's just I need more time to think about it, my boy. Yeah, there's something troubling him. That painting. The other day, I'm sure there was a big, pretentious-looking painting on the wall. Pretentious looking? Well, you know the one I mean. Anyway, where did it go? Ah, yes, well... I got rid of it. Got really tired of it. I sold it, you see. Yes, that's right. Sold it? But he didn't want to sell it. Wasn't the painting rather important to you, sir? Did something happen? I don't see how it's any of your business. Please, speak no more of the accursed painting. I didn't. Excuse me, I was wondering about this photograph. Where did you get that? Give it back at once. I'm sorry to have taken it without your knowledge, but I have to know, who is this man? He was most likely in April May's room the night of the murder. What's that you say? Are you quite sure, my boy? Damn. I beg your pardon, but I must ask you to leave. I need to be alone. This one's silent as a stone, a rather large stone. Photograph returned to Mr. Grossberg. Sorry we took it. I guess. So all I know from this is where to go to now, at least. Anything to talk? No. Then we dip to... Detention center? She gonna talk? No. Faye and Co? Nope. Well, looks like it's time. September 7th, Blue Corp Incorporated, CEO's office. Oh hey, there's a painting. Was it the surreal decor? Welcome, please furnish me with the title of your personage. Your name? What's your name? I was just incredibly asking the title that you go by. Wright. Phoenix Wright. Incredibly? Mr. Wright, is it? Right, I see. Splendiferous. Perhaps I have intimidated you with my giantesque vocabulary? Jesus. I'm Red White, CEO of Blue Corp. My business dealings bring me into contact with the elite of the elite, so I'm afraid I am not used to conversing with the worldly... Oh god. Let me guess. You are an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? That's the only explanation for why you would come to meet me like this. What does he mean by that? No matter. So, what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself? Yeah. First of all, that painting... Somewhere... Is this a replica? I have no interest in anything but originals. That right there is a bona fide original, worth 5 million for sure. Yeah, that's the painting from Mr. Grossberg's office. I'm guessing this is supposed to be a desk? My my, this is quite the thing. It's modeled on my body, see? Well, let's see, rounded shirt not inspire you? You mean all of this down here? No. Not really. The plant. The window? This is the top floor of a 20-story building. The view is quite presidential. An impressive lineup of trophies. Judges Special Runner-Up, Best Participation, Judges Corporation Award, Special Good Try Prize. The words judges and special kind of stand out. Interesting. The statue of a man holding up the world. The Blue Corp sign certainly stands out enough. The model for the man is, of course, Mr. White. Truly a work of art, but probably too beauticious for you to appreciate. Jesus. Anything else? Probably not. Talk. Miss May. Miss May is an employee of Blue Corp, is she not? Correct. She was my secretariat. What a shock to... Huh? What has she done? You mean the wiretaps? Indeed. She's paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job description. She does gather information for us as part of her duties. But I assure you, we do not condone illegal methods. It is ineffable. Oh god. Yeah. Night of the murder. On the night of the murder, were you in April May's room? You can say I seldom pay attention to mundane details. My motto is, don't worry, be happy. Still, Mr. White, the hotel bellboy has stated on the record that he does remember you very clearly. No matter. The bellboy can say what he pleases. I still won't talk to you. If you want me to speak, put me on the witness stand. Although I doubt you'd be capable of doing that. Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness? You should have seen the same thing as April May. The police, the courts. To me, they're mere toys, playthings for my amusement. Damn. What kind of company is Blue Corp anyway? Ah, excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are a company of the future. You might say we are the future. Sell information? In just 10 years, I've built this business up into the grand office you see now. In case you were wondering, Blue Corp was named after the color blue. I, Red White of Blue Corp, as founder and CEO, named it so. And why you ask? Because I like the color blue, of course. Fantabulistic, is it not? I guess that also explains, in the beginning of something, why it said red, white, blue. Red, white, and then Blue Corp. Oh, there's something that's been bothering me. Yes, what might that be? That big painting on the wall over there. I've seen it before. You know, I've actually seen that painting before. Oh? Just yesterday, actually. Your point being? My point is simple. Or rather, my question is simple. Why is that painting hanging on your wall? Mr. Wrong, was it? Right. It appears you do not fully grasp your position here. I ask again, who are you? A lawyer? No, my feeble friend. A mere lawyer. Worth nothing, zilch, zippo, nada. Just like the sorry excuse for an attorney. He punched me? Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do, eh? Charge me with assault? Charge away, I welcome it. For it is you who will be found guilty. What? Heed my exposition. Oh god. But I wonder, is that kind of control really possible? I don't expect you to understand. It is a world beyond your compensation. You came here from Grody Burgers, I presume. Mr. Grossbergs, yes. Then you must ask him, why is that this painting of his hanging here? Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man can live life purely for personal profit. Go now, skedaddle. There's nothing more to discuss. I guess I really don't have anything to discuss with him now. I'm gonna check everything else first, though. Bellboy seems to be out. Sound of water coming from the shower. Money making, I got the money making blues. Seems to enjoy washing the shower. Well, okay. Jumping Jehoshaphat. Oh, you. What's wrong? You look so pensive, like an old man at the end of his days. I'm not senile yet. I was just thinking about this whole mess. Something's really bothering him. That much is clear. Okay there, buddy. You have something to explain to me. Mr. White. So I paid Blue Corp a visit. Oh, I see. Mr. Grossberg. I have to admit, something has been bothering me. Oh, what is it? Well, out with it, my boy. You see, it's just... that big fucking painting. Why did you sell it? You didn't want to sell it. I had no intention of parting with. Well, I saw it today. It was in the CEO's office at Blue Corp, Red White's office. So, you noticed. I suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a large painting. Mr. Grossberg, I know you and Mr. White are connected somehow. Connected, you say? Yes, and I know what it is. He's blackmailing you. You're lovers. Mr. White has something on you, doesn't he? Blackmail. I think that painting is fairly gaudy proof. Very well, this may be the chance I've been waiting for. Maybe it's time to get this off my chest so I can finally rest easy again. After all, you were Mia's understudy. Perhaps it was fate. Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Corp is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now. All because of the DL6 incident, as you may have guessed. I have the back of the photographs. As you suspected, I could not stand an offense of Maya because of this. White would have destroyed me if I did. It is hard for me to tell you this, my boy. But arresting Red White will be nigh on impossible. Impossible? Why? He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians. What? They are bound, unable to do harm to themselves and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the ways of many years. The DL6 incident. DL6 is nothing more than the sorting code the police gave us a case. It was 15 years ago now. I received a request from a medium. A spirit medium. Misty Faye. Yeah, it's from the family indeed. She was Mia's mother. She had been investigating a murder at the bequest of the police. And she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud. This is what Maya was talking about the other day. And this is the red. I did all I could for her, and in the end cleared her of her wrongdoing. The murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. That case is the DL6 incident. But why were you blackmailed over this, Mr. Grossberg? The DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense the police didn't want people to know they were using a medium. They couldn't let people know. But one person found out. I told him. You told White? He offered me riches. It is an embarrassment to me now. Because I talked, the police were mocked far and wide. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, White heard about it and he came to me. Only this time, the offer was blackmail. I see. White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yet, if you would still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office. Mia's office? She followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something of what she found. I guess that is hinting at the missing files. Because we were there before. I don't have a reason to talk to him about this again. As before, but I think I've already known. Hey, Mr. Bright, no, I'm sorry about it, my boy. Sorry to... Yeah, we already know this. So you came to see the trial, yes I did. Really, what was it? Well, you see, it's just my boy... yeah, okay. No. Do I have something to present him? No. Move. Blue Corp. Can I talk to you? No. Probably shouldn't. Gatewater Hotel. No. Detention center? Apparently, Miss May is in questioning. I doubt they'll let me talk to her today. Okay. So that leaves Faye and Co. law offices. It's funny, looking at this room, it seems so normal. Hard to imagine a murder took place in here. Mr. Gosberg said there would be clues. Maybe I should have another look. Files? All the cases the chief ever worked on are filed in here. They're in alphabetical order. Let's take a look. Which file should I look at? A through D. DL6. A, B, C, F. Misty Faye. Should I take a look? Read it. I have tarnished the Faye name, leaving only these words, my mother vanished. I was determined to find the ones who made my mother blame herself in this way. Using the power that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the names of two men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossberg, a lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. The other was a man who sold the information to the press. This parasite who makes his fortune on threats and coercion. His name is... The record stops there. So Mia knew Grossberg. All cases... I guess J to S? Let's see. Nothing much in here. Skim some of this. Well, not having flipping through a bit, I guess. But the biggest parts here at the end in S. Suicide? Ew. She has a collection of suicidal reports? There's writing on most of these in pencil. White? This is Mia's handwriting. Wait, I get it. Mia thought... White drove them all to... Oh, because White can... I can use these newspaper clippings. Let's find the most disturbing one. Yeah, politicians committed suicide because White had control over them. Check them. What about files T to Z? I know, W, White. The entire W section is missing. Was it taken? Mr. White probably has it. I guess leave him. And see much of a point in checking. Detention center. No. Gatewater Hotel. No. Grossberg Law Offices. Do you have something to say? I found this in Mia's files, so she was investigating Red White as I expected. Well, if you wanted to challenge him, you could present this in court. Not a bad idea. Is that it? Oh my god. I guess I have to go to Blue Corp now and show it to him as well. Well, aren't you persistent? Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you. Mr. Lawyer, I really hate having to repeat myself, but it seems this message has not penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me. If you try my patience further, I fear a nasty accident may occur. Do I make myself clear? Transparent. Can I talk to him? Miss May. Forgot to put this guy on the spot. What's the matter? You seem distressed. Okay, fair enough. Is it putting the wool over people's eyes? I've got to put him... Stop that. Your hot gaze is giving me goosebumps. Blackmail. There's no point in asking someone this crooked a straight question. What's wrong? Is something stuck on my face? Why, yes, there's my eyes, and my nose, and my mouth. But of course, I jest. You need not restrain your mirth, my friend. Is it okay to indulge... Oh, God. This is the only clue that Mia left me. I better make this one count. Mr. White, see this? This is an article describing the suicide of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. Then, one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life. And this concerns me how? I found this article in Mia's office. Miss Mia. She had a file filled with articles like these. Every one of them was labeled with a single word. White. Mr. White, I know what you did to this politician. You blackmailed him. You're blackmailing him. Blackmail? Not just him either. You're threatening and cursing hundreds of others. You're involved in all of the suicide cases that Mia investigated. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I? What a bizarre accusation, Mr. Wrong. What is it that you should be doing now, investigating me? No. I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia. Secretary's office, hello. Mr. Wrong will be leaving now. Yes, sir, I'll send someone right away. Wait a second. Mr. White. You're right, you're wrong? Oh, you're right on the... you're absolutely right. I should be looking for the killer now. And actually, I've done better. I've found him. He's sitting right in front of me. Just what are you insinuating? Mia was onto you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tap on her phone. Then Mia was murdered, and all the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So the culprit would be... Even a child could work it out, Mr. White. You did it. Secretary's office. We won't be needing an escort for Mr. Wrong. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office. Of course, sir. One moment, please. White? That you? What are you doing calling me at a time like this? Hello, Chief Prosecutor. I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow. What's this about? The Mia Fey case. I witnessed the murder, you see. And thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify. What? Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court. Quietude. I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right away. The man is standing right in front of me. He looks dazed but could be violent. What? What man? Are you even listening? The executioner, the hatchet man, the liquidator, the killer man. What? Mr. White, this isn't another one of those. Chief Prosecutor, I do not believe you are in a position to freely offer your opinions to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police now. Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You are a mere lawyer. As was Miss Mia. How dare you? I'll point the finger at you, and you will be tried as Miss Mia's killer. This case is as good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. I have friends in the local lawyers association, you see. You'll be given a lawyer so stupendously inept that they make you even look something that I can read. Detective Gumshoe reporting, sir. Butts, Harry Butts. Right, actually. Phoenix Wright, and my phrase. Oh, God. Alright, sorry, pal. Butts was the murderer, right? Detective Gumshoe. I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey. What? Take this despicable human being into custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong. Why does he keep calling me Mr. Wrong? That joke has already gotten old. I can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. My trial begins tomorrow. White's going to set a trap for me. And the prosecution will be on it, of course, Edgeworth included. An attorney was assigned to me by the state. I refused, I had an idea. Right, Mr. Wright. Oh, Maya. Great, they let you out of detention. Just now, yes, it's all thanks to you. Ah, now I'm afraid we've switched places. What? You mean you... I explained what had happened to Maya. I don't believe it. How many people does that mean does a man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother, my sister, and now you. This has gone too far. Mr. Wright, please tell me, is there anything I can do? Defend me in court, cheer me on in court, help me break out of there? Cheer me on in court. Oh, you could cheer for me in court. Cheer for you? You mean like a cheerleader? Yeah, like that. Leave it to me. Huh? I better go get a uniform and some pom-poms. Oh god. Wait. What? I'm kidding. It was a joke. No, wait. No, really, I was kidding. But thanks. It's good to know you're on my side. And there really isn't anything you can do for me anyway. But I can't just sit here and do nothing. I've got to give that man a piece of my mind. Just a piece? Okay, then come to the trial tomorrow. Okay, I'll be there. I'll show them a thing or two. Times may change, yet with crime, it's the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning a few years ago, a limit of 3 days was put on initial court trials. Almost all finished in a day, most with a guilty verdict. I never thought I would end up in the defendant's chair myself for this case. With the true culprit appearing as the star witness, this is it. Tomorrow, it's me or him. To be continued. God, this is insane. This is still only episode 2. Episode 2, day 3, the trial. September 9th, 9:52 a.m., District Court, Defendant's Lobby, number 1. Well, I guess this is it. Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today. I received a call from the Chief Prosecutor's office yesterday. I was told that whatever Mr. White says today will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony. If I raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. So, you're saying I'm going to be guilty? End of story? I'll do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. Why? Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this? Innocent? How can we know that? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. All that I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty. So I make that my policy. Edgeworth, you've changed. Phoenix, you know him? Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix, right? Phoenix? Well, court will be starting soon. What? But wait! Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not... I'll be defending myself. What? Okay, let's do this. Is that even allowed to defend yourself? If you're a lawyer. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this? Yes. I'll be defending myself. Understood. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court, today we'll hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime. I see. The prosecution may call in its witness. That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify? It's like he already knows why. If anyone's going to raise an objection about this, I suppose it's me. Mr. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify in the trial against Miss Maya Fey? I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a busy man, and besides, at the time, I thought that Miss May's opinion may as well be all that we needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court. Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanor. Jesus. Great, he gets to show off and I get nowhere. I would like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage? Oh my god. Your name? Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear, do my locutions confuse? Name. These two are great together. My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Nino. I am the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp. Do you know the victim, Miss Mia Fey? That would be a negatory. No, I did not. You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder. Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there? Ahem. Why tell you what you already know? Very well, Mr. White, you may begin your testimony. I can't rip this guy's testimony apart. I'm done for. Yeah. Why do I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing? That's because it is. I hope you have made peace with your god, Mr. Lawyer. Let him have it, Phoenix. Oh god. Let's see, it was about 9, I believe. I was quietly perusifying, or that's reading to you. Jesus Christ. Then I heard a bedlam. What? Surprised I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She, too, was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction. Then it was all over. Well, here's the problem. It was said that they saw a girl and not a dude. The things occurred as you testified that I'm afraid. Very well, defendant, Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination. Oh, God. Well, I already found out the first discrepancy. Do I even have evidence against this? Give me the evidence. The victim dodged an attack, then ran to the right, but she was caught and struck. I guess not really. 9. I was quietly reading to some papers by the window. By window, you mean the one directly across from Fairco law offices? Correct. That is the only window you see. And there you were reading papers? Correct. The Gatewater is a businessman's hotel, and I am a busy man who had business there. When I heard a bedlam coming from outside, the noise, the bedlam. It must have been when you attacked, I assume. We see, continue. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. That's where... that doesn't make any sense. Spiky-haired news to say that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. She too was surprised, of course. That's just... will you just sit directly conflicts with Miss May's testimony? Exactly. Clear to say that the assailant looked like a girl. I've always been proud of my eyesight, Mr. Lawyer. Just what is your eyesight? 20/20? Counting both eyes, 40. Oh my god. 40, don't add them together. I think the witness is trying to say his eyesight is good. No shit. Hey, whose side is the judge on anyway? And what did you do then? I called Miss May over at once. She too was surprised, of course. What was Miss May doing at the time? She had just finished watching a soap opera on the TV and was weeping openly. Nope, she was not. You know, she had been tapping the Faye office phone.
Objection!
Irrelevant. That has nothing to do with the case at hand. Oh, God. I care not. I'll answer the lawyer's bold inquiry. Miss May was acting alone when she tapped the phone of this Faye woman. You make a good politician, Mr. White. Oh, I know. After all, I am El Presidente. Please continue. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase.
Hold it!
Can you be a little bit more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course. Comprehend. I understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. The victim dodged an attack, then ran to the right, but she was caught and struck. Clear lie. You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? As you know, I am always absolutely perfect.
Objection!
That does not make any sense. Wait there. Mr. White, you've dug your own grave. What is this? You said the victim ran to the left, but that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right. It was simple, you have misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here, and the victim was here. If the victim ran to the left, as you claim she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd? Very strange. I did see her run to the left, I did. Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one. True. So, he did witness the killing? Wait a second. Oh! He witnessed her go left because it was his left, but from the outside perspective, it was on the right side, close to the door. Because he would be standing in front of Miss May, because he's the killer. Miss May says right, and Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court? Both are right. For once. Huh, I doubt it. Or rather, that does not clear up the contradiction. There is one scenario that would explain their conflicting accounts. Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. He was in front of her. Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Yes, what do you mean? He was not viewing the crime from the hotel. If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices of Fay & Co., of course. More specifically, he was standing here. Time to show the court where Mr. White was standing. He was the killer.
Take that!
This is where he was. Look, when the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from this point, to him it would appear that she ran to the left. Please, there's no time for jokes and ill taste. This is where the killer was standing. He is the killer. Order. I will have order. Anyone disrupting the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Rapscallion. The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. You provided us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. Oh no, he's laughing? The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this, I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, might be allowed to testify once more. Oh god, very well, let's hear your revised testimony. Good luck, you can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. She ran to the left. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left. And then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? This dude is lying through his teeth. That does seem to make sense. Will you be cross-examining the witness's testimony? Definitely. Hello? We already have the fucking contradiction again. Damn it, no.
Objection!
She was only hit once, dumbass. The victim died from a single blow. What do you have to say to that? Now's a chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told the court you were absolutely perfect? I will refrain from using this phrase from now on. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony. The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Yes, quite.
Objection!
The witness is confused because he's lying. I emphatically request that there be no break, Your Honor. Yeah, we want justice. Don't let him get away. Very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony. Mr. White. Of the two accounts. Oh God. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Then the next moment I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you, attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran to the door. And then you did her in with a single blow? What? Thwop indeed. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. Mr. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it is hurting. Deal with it. This is almost over. Oh God. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. What thing? You heard that thing fall? What exactly was that thing? Huh? Oh, that? The glass light stand. How did he know of that? Phoenix, doesn't something about that strike you as odd? Yeah, very odd. How did he know that? Mr. White. You're saying you saw the glass light stand. That couldn't be possible. That couldn't be possible because you can see on the left side, it is out of the distance. He wouldn't have seen the thing, the glass stand. He wouldn't have known that it was a glass stand. And neither would he have known that it was a stand overall, even after the crash. Because all he could see was just something falling and then hear glass crash. Jesus Christ. And train your testimony to reflect that. Sorry, my bad. The witness will revise his testimony. Okay, of course. The light sign was laying on the floor when I looked. Then the next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. Miss Mia? Mr. White, did you know the victim personally? No, triple no. How would I? How could I?
Objection!
I see nothing odd about the witness knowing the name of the victim. Mr. Wright, I will not have you hearing the witness. The killer, you, attacked her, but she dodged. Now, before you said that she was hit before she ran. Yes, I must have been confused. But don't worry, we all know what happened now. She turned and ran for the door. What did you do then? I gave chase, of course. Oh, he said it. No, not me. The killer, I mean. He gave chase.
Objection!
Mr. Wright, please try to remain calm. Mr. Wright here is only trying to flush you with baseless accusations. Oh, alright, thank you, Miles. Miles? Hello? Then you did her in with a single blow. Thwop. Thwop? That doesn't sound like the savage attack from your earlier testimony. Yes, well, I am a man of peace, you see. He's getting a lot less talkative. He's probably afraid I'll catch on something. Laying on the floor when I look.
Objection!
How could you see the light stand? It was impossible for you to have seen the glass stand. What? Look at this. These are the floor plans to the scene of the murder, yes? Correct, Your Honor. Now, look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you would be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White, what do you have to say to that? Ridiculosity. Oh god. Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glasslight stand. So when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. And the only place you could have seen that from is inside the Fey Law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Jesus. Mr. White? Oh, he's gonna go crazy. Mr. White? You did it, didn't you? Mr. Your Honor, Miss Mia.
Objection!
That's far enough, Phoenix Wright. What? Mr. White, I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now, What? I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap. The wiretap? Order. Mr. Edward, explain to the court what you mean by this. Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. Oh god, I already know where this is going. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Mrs. Fay. What does that have to do? Your Honor, the question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office, and by who? No, you wouldn't. Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered Mrs. Fay's office. Am I correct? Correct. You are most correct, Miles. Oh my god. Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached the Fay & Co. law offices. This is when I saw that accursed light stand. You're still breaking and entering. Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what all this means. Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand, at the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer. However, it is in fact that Mr. White had been to that office well before the murder took place. When he went to place the wiretap, he could have seen the glass light stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for the baseless conjecture it is. Jesus! Mr. White, you'll testify to the court about this wiretapping. Leave it to me. I feel thin. Oh god. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the Fay & Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand. So you saw the stand before the night of the incident. And this is how you were able to identify what had fallen over by the sound? Correct. That is right. I see. Very well. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine. What am I supposed to do now? Good luck, Phoenix. Oh god. Now this is confusing, because what am I supposed to cross-examine? It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. The week? Wait, when did this even happen? It was September, the week before it... Wait, what? Beginning of September, the week before the murder. But September only started. Fuck it, I'm gonna press it. Do you have proof? Miss April May knew the details of Mrs. Fay's phone conversation. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder. I entered the Fay & Co. law offices, of course. I had done so to place the wiretap.
Hold it!
Was it really you that went into the office? Or was it Miss May?
Objection!
Unidentified fingerprints several days old were found in the Fainco law offices. Those were obviously Mr. White's. I know Edgeworth, he's already run a check on those friends. Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went to the Fainco law offices to place the wiretap. Why did you tap Mia's phone?
Objection!
There's no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. Blue Corp is a detective agency of sorts. We have a responsibility to protect client confidentiality. That's when I saw this glass light thing. Why did you notice something as innocuous as a light light? That sound was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Such a beauticious thing deserves attention, doesn't it? That is all. There's nothing. Maybe he's well enough that I can bluff him out of something. I don't know, the only thing I have would be the phone itself.
Objection!
That's gonna be a penalty. Oh god. Yeah. There goes a penalty. It was the beginning of the week. Of September, the week before the murder.
Hold it! Objection!
What do you mean? Law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. What about this wiretap?
Objection!
No, penalty again. Damn it. Yep, penalty. Damn it! I have nothing!
Hold it!
God damn it, I didn't mean to press on them.
Objection!
I'm afraid that's as far as you go. The time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably. Mr. Wright, are you giving up? Yes, Your Honor. Phoenix. Phoenix, over here. I know that voice. Let me go up, Phoenix. Mia? What just happened? Where am I? The waiting lobby. What happened? Oh, right. I lost the child. I was hallucinating. I finally awake. Wow. Fainted again. Hey, Phoenix. That's some way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me. You're Maya? Didn't you know the Fey women have strong psychic powers? When you accept your defeat in court, it appears that was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers. So Maya is channeling you, Mio? That's right. I am Maya, but I am also Mio. And I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up. You can't either. That's what I came here to tell you. But we don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen. You've already won. Huh? You had a receipt in the court record, right? Yeah, the one wrote Maya on it. Phoenix, White wrote that note, not me. So what do I do with it? Look at the front of the receipt. The front? It's a regular receipt. It was from a famous department store. $1,000. Wow, big spender. Item: glass light stand. Date of purchase: September 4th. September 4th? That's right, Phoenix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed. Now, what did Mr. White say in his testimony? It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder, yeah. He said he saw the stand the week before the murder. There you go. I think the court is about to reconvene. Go do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent, now you just have to prove it. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Is the defendant rather... Are you alright, Mr. Wright? Yeah, sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now. Then let's start where we left off. Your Honor, there is nothing to go back to. Cross-examination of Mr. White was finished. All that is required now for you is to pass a judgment on the defendant. Your Honor, please give me one more chance. I promise you this is the last time I'll ask you. But as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more or less over. Do you have an opinion on this matter? I say, let us give Phoenix Wright his last chance. You know, your ignorance and ego is the thing that's gonna get you defeated.
Objection!
Anyways, look closely at this. See the word Maya written in blood? Aha, you're grasping. I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt. The other side? Your Honor, will you tell the court what is written on the other side of that receipt? Well, a glass-light stand. And the date of purchase, why, that's the day before the murder. You see, Mr. White, when you allegedly entered the Fainco law offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this one, can you? No, it's impossible. He's losing it. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of a pressure on you. But I think you'll agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances. Very well. Then, that is all for the trial of...
Objection!
What do you have? Not so fast, Phoenix Wright. What do you have? No way you have... Oh my god. I forgot. It's Edgeworth. There's a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claims. However, there is no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter. Another inquiry? This isn't going to be another one of those updated Odyssey. Certain stuff basically is this bad. Mr. Wright's guilt is obvious. There is no need to prolong this trial any further. Oh, Mr. Edgeworth? If anyone is going to call Mr. White to trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether these new claims have any basis in factual evidence. I see. Objection denied. What? The completion of the trial of Mrs. Phoenix Wright will be postponed until tomorrow. Mr. Your Honor, may I go home? Of course. Thank you for your time. The witness will stay. Read this note out loud. A list of people's names in Mia's handwriting. Your Honor, if I may. You're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright. You bet I am. My life is riding on this one. I have something I would like to read to the court. The memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened. Stop. Desist. Halt. Please stop. Make him stop. How? How did you get that list? Mr. White, admit your guilt right here, right now. Or else this list will be released to the press. I confess. I did it. I hit her. I hit Miss Mia with the thinker. Case closed, Your Honor. Well, I see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You've done it again. That was quite a spirited defense. Yes, Your Honor. Literally. I guess you could say that if only you knew how spirited it was. This court finds the defense, rather the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright, not guilty. That is all. This court is adjourned. September 9th, 2:24 p.m. Defendant lobby number 1. Oh, I never thought I'd be saying this again. But congratulations, you're lucky I was born a Fae. I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side. I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You risk a lot to help me and Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live. As long as you live? My time is running out. Huh? Maya's powers are still weak. I can't stay here that long. What? No, there's still so much to say. Don't worry, I'm sure we'll meet again. Chief? I'm not the chief anymore, Phoenix. Can you come to the office tonight? Say none. The office? I'll see you later. Yeah. Being here, it's hard not to think about that night. You came. Mia? I was kind of worried you might not. Huh? Of course I came. Well, I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger? Mia? You should see your face. Mia? What are you talking about? It's me, Maya. Maya? Oh, I look like my sister? You were. I might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you? Maya, why are you here? Because of this. See? Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me. Take care of, huh? She means the office. This office. Someone is to help with the new Wright & Co. law offices. And who better but me? Wait, no, on second thought, let's make this casual. Yo, Nick! Maya here, ready to get down to business. You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? It's a great name. Mia said that was what your friend Larry calls you. Nick? Oh, God. You know, when I think about it, it is Maya's fault I'm here now. But if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Wright & Co. law offices. It's got a good ring to it. Yeah. Thanks, Maya. Good luck, Phoenix. Always be here, watching. Right, okay, Nick, let's do it. Huh? Do what? Burgers, dummy, burgers. There's a great burger joint just down the street. Come on, time's a wasting. Okay, wait up. Jesus. 3 hours for 2 episodes. Oh God. I think this is gonna be it for today. You've disgraced me, oh God. The pale moon in the sky cries for your blood. The moon? No, it is you who should gaze upon the moon, for it will be the last moon you'll ever see. See you in hell, evil magistrate. The warrior's swords gleam and strike in the moonlight. One has fallen, but who? Only the moon knows. Don't miss next week's exciting episode. The Dark Messenger returns. Well, that's going to be for next time, though. Because this is enough for today. 3 hours for 2 episodes. Honestly, I'm surprised I didn't get penalized all that much. It was insane. I really enjoy this game a lot. I'll have to eventually stream the next chapters or episodes again. Well, it was fun while it lasted. I'll see you guys.